Hello everyone, this is Al coming to you once again for Kid with Souls of Brooklyn. And I just drove Kerry to work and coming back, getting ready to go to work myself. And I noticed we're right here across from Celebration on 192. And I noticed that there are a lot of old Army vehicles over here. So apparently they're doing filming for a movie. I don't know what it's about. Something with astronauts or something. They really don't know for sure. But a lot of the guys are here with their old vehicles. I'm sure you'll recognize a lot of them from MASH. They have the MASH ambulance and a lot of old ambulances and Jeeps, like the Willie Jeep from 1952. So stay tuned. I'm going to take you on a little tour of these amazing vehicles. So stand by. Okay, folks, we have Doug here. He's going to tell us about some of the vehicles. Hi, Doug.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, sir.
So we'll start with this one. This is 1942 Willie's Jeep. This was a World War II vehicle. This is part of the original group of Jeeps that were made. They made 680,000 of them. It's very much original. All of the ID, the markings, everything is exactly the way it would have been in World War II. If you move on.
What is that priced at if you were going to buy something like that, Doug?
Probably about 30,000, 25
Wow.
to 30, because this one is very, very nicely restored.
Yes, I noticed that.
If you buy them that are not as nice, not as
Right, not as refurbished.
you could probably get them down as low as 15,000.
Really?
But they go up from there.
I'd imagine if you wanted something like that, maybe you could go to, like, I'm going to say the Philippines. There might be something to bring it
Europe,
back. And
there's a lot in Europe too.
Yeah.
But that's where it really costs you a lot of money to ship it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So
okay.
then the Army moved up to, like, this is 53. This would be Korean War era. You can notice the colors are changed. It's actually got a different engine in it. There's a lot of little details that are different. But you'll also notice that how it has the flat fenders.
Okay.
So this one has the flat fenders. If we look at the blue Air Force one, you'll notice the front is different. This is the later generation.
Like the 60s?
No, this is also 50s, a little
50s.
later, but notice the front fenders, how they slope.
Right.
So that dictates, here you can look at the difference between the two right away.
Oh, yeah, I see that. What caught my eye with this one is I saw U.S. Air Force, so I knew it had to be after 47.
Yeah.
Just knowing a little bit about U.S. history and the Army Air Corps.
Sure. The ambulance is a 53 Dodge. It's called the WC, which I'm not so sure I know, but Walter Chrysler was the guy that owned Chrysler, and maybe that WC was after him.
Oh, okay.
So,
now that's the one we see in MASH, right?
You would see something like that in MASH, because MASH, was Korean War.
Korean War 50,
51,
53,
52,
yeah.
Stuff like that. The ambulance is, I believe, late 50s. I'm sorry, that's a radio car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a Chevrolet, like a Chevrolet Suburban.
Suburban.
But it's a full window vehicle. These would even have come with 3 rows of seats, so you could put 9 people.
Okay.
In there.
So would that be like a general's car too, maybe, or?
It's a little big. General's car would normally be more like a car and not a station wagon. per se.
Okay. Maybe a courier or something.
Yeah, this is all filled with radio gear.
Oh,
This guy
okay.
has a complete setup
Yeah.
of that era radio gear.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And these are all for a movie you're doing today?
Yeah, they're filming in the back in the renovated hotel, the movie The Right Stuff. They're remaking The Right Stuff.
Oh,
so these
okay.
are all going to be used in that movie.
That is awesome, because I was wondering if it had to be something big with astronauts or Army stuff or something.
Yeah. Way in the back, they have a lot of late 50s and early 60s cars.
Okay.
So people driving about, and the astronauts were all drove Corvettes back then, and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah,
Oh, so that's where the actual movie set is back there. Oh.
That's kind of security seals you off.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
that's
it.
amazing. Well,
Reporting from Kissimmee, Florida.
great. Doug, thank you so much. We
Nice to meet
appreciate you.
you. Yes.
We appreciate your
Yep.
tour. We wish you nothing but the best.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
too.
sir. All righty, sir. Bye-bye. All righty, just want to say thank you to Doug. And as Doug was saying, they're doing the refilming of the Right Stuff movie. So I'm going to try to walk back and see if we can see something a little closer. Oddly enough, we're in the complex right next door to that. So just going to take a walk back and take a look and see. Hold on, stand by. All right, folks, so this is about the closest we could get over here. So what's happening is that this set, they're rebooting the film The Right Stuff. So this is a motel over here in Celebration that went out of business. I think it's the Ramada. Anyway, it's right across from Celebration, and what they're doing is there was a whole like street, let's just say, that had the hotel rooms and stuff, And what they're doing is they've taken over that whole street and they're refurbing it. And what's going to happen is that's going to be the street kind of like where the astronauts drive. Like a lot of the astronauts drove around with Corvettes and stuff like that. So they're refurbing that whole street, and that's going to be like a production area. And it's going to show like it'll be like from the '60s, showing them driving around. I guess showing them talking, standing in the middle of the street, things like that. So it's going on right now here, right across from Celebration. Reboot of the Right Stuff. Really interesting. Let me stop for a second. And I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And all the money hopefully is going to be going soon to the Waffles Foundation for Matt. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate everything you guys have done, all the cool things. So from Kissimmee, Florida, right near Disney, right across from Celebration, this is Al signing off. The Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. Have a great day. Take care now. All right, so this is just a little idea of, like I said, this is the what it's going to kind of look like back here. They're doing this is the filming. These are actually the trucks, like the makeup trucks and I guess equipment trucks. So this is basically what it is. And I'm actually in my complex across the street, so this is what they're doing. But like I said, they're taking over this whole area, and they're going to make this like the 1960s. So they're doing the reboot of the Right Stuff movie. And I guess on the other side, they haven't hit this side yet. This just might be a staging area, but this is kind of like where it's going to be. So yeah, you can see over here that, again, you get the idea of the scope of it, but the other side looks just like this. And I don't really know what they're doing back there exactly, but in terms of their redecorating, but obviously the filming here in Florida is easy. It's getting cooler down here. It's the end of October 22nd. And this is going to be really exciting, seeing all this come to fruition. That was a great movie they made with The Right Stuff. And I don't know who's in the movie, so I'm going to try to get an idea of who's in the movie. And I'll put that in the description below. So just want to thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. And we'll see what happens with this.